Way, and they're off and running for the Science 2000 Novices Hurdle from the 2-mile start. Bempton Cliffs immediately takes strong hold in the lead on the way to the first of 9 flights, racing clear of Pacify as the leader Bempton Cliffs steps over the first with a 6-length advantage and growing. Pacify in second. The freely sweating Amarone Gentleman out wide is prominent. Game Risk is keen, another who's sweated freely just in behind Your Band. Nimby away to the inside, handy enough as the clear leader Bempton Cliffs goes over the second, 8 lengths in front of anything else. Handsome Bob was the last to jump it as they head up the straight to flight number 3. Bempton Cliffs from Pacify, a good 8 lengths between them, with Nimby and Your Band disputing third in front of Game Risk, then Amarone Gentleman and You'll Be Lucky and Barsha and Thakafa, and finally Ham Bob. Bempton Cliffs is well on his way to flight number 4 with his 10-length advantage intact and rather clatters his way through that one. Pacify was not much more fluent in second. Nimby and Your Band are disputing third in front of Game Risk and Amarone Gentleman. They're being followed by Barsha and You'll Be Lucky. And the last two with the circuit to cover are Thakafa and finally Handsome Bob. So Bempton Cliffs, a good 10 lengths clear of Pacify as they swing left-handed towards the 2 flights on the far side. Nimby is racing in third, a length in front of Your Band, then follows Game Risk, Amarone Gentleman, as Bempton Cliffs comes into the wings of flight number 5 with a reduced advantage, about 7-8 lengths in front of Pacify. Amarone Gentleman shifted markedly right-handed going over that hurdle, already racing wide. Handsome Bob continues to bring up the rear as they run towards the second and final flight down the back. Bempton Cliffs by 7 lengths from Pacify, Nimby, Your Band. Thakafa's making headway on the inside to be next in front of Game Risk and Barsha. Amarone Gentleman continues to lose ground by jumping away to the right. You'll Be Lucky is last of the main body, and Handsome Bob, who jumped off last, remains there and has now lost touch as Bempton Cliffs leads them over the rise in the back straight, with Pacify closing him down to within 5 lengths of the leader now. Nimby is third, Your Band is fourth, the improving Thakafa is next, then follows Barsha from Game Risk, Amarone Gentleman, and after those is You'll Be Lucky, and 8 lengths off the back of the field is Handsome Bob as Bempton Cliffs leads them on the descent for home. Only 4 lengths in front of Pacify, who's run second throughout. Nimby and Your Band are third and fourth, then follows Thakafa and Barsha in front of You'll Be Lucky and Amarone Gentleman. As they approach the entrance to the home straight, Game Risk has lost touch with the chasing group, and Handsome Bob continues remote as Bempton Cliffs leads Pacify by a much reduced advantage to the third last. Only a length between them, with Thakafa and Nimby both poised to challenge. Your Band is now being ridden along in front of Barsha. Amarone Gentleman is next. You'll Be Lucky, the latest one to drop away as Pacify hits the front, approaching the second last. So Pacify under Gavin Sheehan jumps 2 out, a length in front of Thakafa, who's moved up to hold every chance. Between them is Nimby. Long-time leader Bempton Cliffs is now back in fourth, and Your Band is fifth, but it's Pacify with the advantage coming out over the final flight. Jumped it 3 in front of Thakafa. Your Band is staging a rally. Nimby can't go on, nor can Bempton Cliffs, but Pacify is doing this very readily indeed, with Your Band staying on gutsily into second and coming clear of the remainder. Pacify wins readily from Your Band, Thakafa, Nimby, and Bempton Cliffs were third, fourth and fifth. Barsha followed them in, and then came Amarone Gentleman.